let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
Zath, talk to me about. Actually, no, I'll take us in with Dale and you can do Buenos Noches. How's that work?
Okie dokie.
Let's do that.
That's
All right.
fine with me.
Let's look over the Dale lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Yamato and Kremlin, Japan and Russia coming to the dance here for the battleship side. Des Moines, Henri, Katrim. That's surprising. Nevsky, double Stalingrad. This time, Comrade Stalin in a Stalingrad, so that's much easier to keep up with. We had previously seen Comrade Stalin in a Venezia, and that was super confusing. Chinomachi's in a Gearing and Monster Beef in a Z52. I bet I know where the Z52 is going, Zath.
Yeah, I wonder. And then over on Buenos Noches side, we have a Montana and Kremlin. We've got a Salem, Moskva, Stalin, Nevsky, and Kleber, Gehring, and there's that Holland we were talking about earlier.
Indeed, we saw Holland yesterday, and we had a conversation about, well, why would you take a Holland instead of this, that, or the other thing? So yeah.
So we'll have to see if this Holland will be successful.
Indeed,
it was not in the last game that we covered.
He was marginally successful. He was useful,
yes.
But I still, with daring on the ban list, the Holland pick makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Where the game we saw yesterday, we saw Holland. Daring wasn't on the ban list, and they took a Holland. And I remember thinking, why you do this? Right? Like this does not make much sense, guys. All right, well, the Z52 obviously making revolutions, getting into B right now. It looks as if Jaime's Holland that's where he's headed as well. We've got Gearing, Moskva, Salem, Kremlin headed north for Buenos Noches. Montana, Nevsky, Kleber is going to be onto the A cap very quickly down at A for Buenos Noches.
I just realized we haven't set up the squad stream yet.
We have not. Do you want to?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, give me a moment. I will tab back over real briefly and send you an invite.
Meanwhile, you can see Z52 is exactly where you'd expect him to be. As a result, is able to grab Bravo pretty much uncontested.
Indeed. Invite sent when you're ready. Now, it's also pretty obvious that Dale is setting up to kite from A and making all their play at C. Right? They've got Stalin, Kremlin, Gearing, Des Moines, another Stalin. All right, start squad stream and done. There we go. Squad stream has begun. Excellent. Thank you for the reminder, Zap. I thought about that earlier, and then we got distracted and busy, and I just forgot again.
Yeah. Hey, squirrels occur.
Yep. Let's have a look at... They can see Jaime. I guess there's a radar up. Is this Stalin? Yeah, Comrade Stalin here on the north side of the B cap. He's got his radar up. They're trying to push Jaime back off the cap. It's going to succeed briefly. Jaime's taking a little bit of chip damage. As
barely anything.
Yeah, Dale will pick up B. He's still taking only just a few shells here. Dale picks up B as Buenos Noches picks up A at the bottom of the map, but B remains contested. Oh, the irony zap. They're going to torpedo the Z52.
Oh.
Monster Beef just took a torpedo from the Gearing.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. The irony.
Wow. Very easy to think that you are safe in a Z52, and for a long time you are, as long as you have your Hydro up.
Indeed. Buenos Noches very quick to grab A and C, but now C is contested. Chinobachi's Gearing headed for this little channel gap here on the north side as he lays a smokescreen for his teammates behind him. One of the nice things that I love about watching competitive events, Sath, and this goes for clan battles, King of the Sea, whatever, you see smoke used for its intended purpose.
What's that?
Assisting your teammates, covering them from fire, masking ships moving into position.
Teamwork. Oh,
I know. I'm such a crazy lunatic. You just don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of that in randoms. Teamwork is not dead in randoms, but it is not the norm in randoms. Let's say.
Teamwork is OP in randoms.
Yes. Now that is correct. Buenos Noches moving on, about a 60-point lead here. 5 minutes gone on the strength of that early A cap. B and C remaining contested. I'd say I still like Buenos's. I still like BN's position at B a little better. I think they're using Beef's Hydro. Is he in range? I was gonna say they're shelling Jaime, and I think maybe they're trying to use the Zed's Hydro to kind of shove him out of position. Yeah, his Hydro's up.
Yep.
That's exactly what they're doing.
That is definitely what's happening. John the Pickle now is radaring.
Yep, Pickle's radar goes up. That's going to force Monster Beef back just far enough to keep Jaime safe a little longer. Comrade Stalin just getting hammered up here.
Well, he's trying to find a little safe spot, but the problem is that it takes a lot to get into that.
You can see him on 2 fires there. The impact of the fire prevention and the fire prevention nerf to cruisers really hitting Stalin hard in this situation.
That's right.
Maybe that's one reason. Like we haven't seen an extensive amount of Stalingrad. Some teams taking 1 or 2, but usually no more than 2.
It's that lousy commander rework.
I know. It's always somebody else's fault.
Because you're right. We lose the ability to put fire prevention on, but there's also basics of survivability that's missing, right?
True. Well, working a 70-point lead or so, Buenos Noches has opted to pull Jaime's Holland off the B cap, and looks like they're going to rotate him north. They're continuing, but great focus fire on Stalin. Stalin may take a torpedo here. He's going out.
2, yeah.
He would have taken 2. Gearing
That's
Torps,
a huge kill for BN.
That's a huge kill for BN. The Gearing Torps from Siberian Dog doing great work for the second time in this short game so far. Des Moines radar going up, looking for Chinobachi, or that's Moskva radar, I think, going up. Yes, looking for Chinobachi in the C cap.
Some craziness going on up to the north now as well.
Dale trying to push a Kremlin around the top end of the A cap as Chinobachi takes a decent chunk of damage here. Gearing Salem and Hollum shells in on him as he does successfully put a torp into the Salem's bow. C remains contested. Both teams ticking up a cap. Buenos Noches on a ship lead. Now they're starting to focus Dale out on the bottom end of B. I'm sorry. Dale. Yes. Duh. Monster Beef's Zed. Excuse me. Going out. He's going out. 500 HP. Surely they're going to get this kill. And there it was.
Yep.
2 early kills for BN. Put them in the driver's seat here in Game 1.
Yep, and look at Kaiser Kraken using this Kremlin up to the north there. I mean, both teams are doing that, but it definitely looks like the Buenos Noches side is going to be the superior side.
One of the things I love, look what they've done. They've driven Kraken's Kremlin out in front of the Moskva to, like, wear him as a shield.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep, exactly.
I love it. It's like, here, I'm just gonna borrow your hull. Didn't work, though. Not for very long, anyway. Goliath's Kremlin does put some nasty damage into Zapata's bow, but it's not enough as Goliath takes some more torps once again. Siberian Dog with the hyper-effective gearing torpedoes.
Yeah, isn't that like 3 for 3 with the salvos?
Just about. This Goliath is going out. Goliath is going out. Math teacher just got slapped by somebody. He was full health last I checked, but he's not now. He's gone out.
In the Nevsky.
Indeed. 3-ship lead, every cap contested. Everything coming up Buenos Noches so far here in Game 1. Aha! Big M is reporting to me that he actually Moskva was the number 3 banned ship.
Okay.
Nevsky and Des Moines tied for 4th. That was yesterday. So we'll see what happens at the end of today with more bans.
This match is continuing to belong to Buenos Noches.
Oh, yeah.
4 ships down. I mean... And Chinobachi is taking 2 torps and he's out.
Oh, goodness. Siberian again. Look at
There's
this.
got to be a secret to that. He's
Look
got to
at-
be using torpedo acceleration or
Look
something.
look at the torpedo work they've gotten out of a lone gearing. Unbelievable. I don't think we've ever
Yeah.
seen anything quite like it.
No, we have not. Now, these American destroyer torpedoes are very hard to notice. You don't have a lot of reaction time.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. But goodness gracious, what great work they're getting out of that guy. 5 ships up on all the caps. 90 seconds on the timer. Buenos Noches should pretty much claim game 1 here in moments.
Oh, yeah.
Kaiser's
Yeah,
continuing to push J-Man's Des Moines.
All the way on the other side of the map here, we've got the Henri. Our British Ramen is about to be...
Oh, man, when I checked a minute ago,
Yeah.
he had like 30,000 HP. Where did it all go?
Yeah. Focus fire, I would imagine. And there he goes.
That accelerates things even further. More points in the bank for Buenos Noches. Right through the bow of the Des Moines, and that is it, guys. The game will be over in seconds. Buenos Noches with a solid, convincing wall-to-wall victory here on Trap against the Intimidators in Game 1.
That's right. I like how you call them the Intimidators.
Well, that's their team name, and I've been neglecting to call them that, so I'm trying to make
you're
up,
right.
I'm
You're
trying
right.
to I'm trying to
You're
make up
right.
for lost time.
God.